Excuse me. Sucker! Yo, we back again, guys. GTA Tuition G are here. So today, what we're gonna try and do is steal an Audi A1, an Audi A3, and an Audi A6. I don't know why, it's gonna be like an Audi video today. So, if you're ready, keep it locked, keep it loaded, and today we're gonna do something different. We're gonna actually steal a car from in traffic. We're gonna get the person at the car, and we're gonna steal it, proper GTA style. Okay, ladies and gents, we have found an Audi A1. Not this one, just hardly no one than this one. But we are waiting because the guy's just gone round the corner there. And we're just gonna wait for him to come back round. Hopefully, he won't take too long. And we'll try and stop him in the middle of the road. Gonna try and do it in a non-violent manner today, just because I'm feeling quite nice and I don't really wanna cause havoc. So we'll just literally wait for him to come round that corner there. Once he's here, we can then take his car, hopefully. I'm gonna try and distract him to pull over, and then I'm not sure what I want to say yet, but we'll have a look. Well, here we go. This is the one. This is the one, ladies and gents. Here we go. Hey, buddy. Hey, excuse me.
All right,
Excuse me, there's some I'm in the back of your car here, mate. Fucking what happened there? Fucking no, bro. How did you do that? Yeah, it's not fucking, bro. No, look at that. Look underneath here. Look underneath there. Sucker! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back again. GTA Tuition G. We just stole another vehicle. You would have seen the clip of that earlier. Poor guy. I think we've got about 20 minutes to get this all filmed before the police maybe try to catch us. So we're gonna make this video quick and straight to the point. We're just gonna go on a drive and try and get in the forward bay park, reverse bay park, the parallel park, and also the pull up on the right. What we're gonna aim to do is we're gonna try and do it along the Colwick test route. So if you're from Nottingham, big shout out to Nottingham. We're here today. But let's see what happens. We're here now, we've just stole the car. First things first, guys, put on your belt and do your cockpit drill. Set everything up, because I just stole this car and didn't get a chance to set anything up. So seat sets, steering set, mirrors looking good. Our camera's on and we're ready to go. So, into D, 6-point check, have a good look round, guys, and off you go. So, like I said, we're gonna try and do this video within 20 minutes because we've just stole this car literally a couple minutes ago, and we've connected our cameras onto it, and we want to make this one quick. We don't want to be fussing about with this one. So, mirror check, going left here, can only go left, see the sign up there, telling you that, and we're gonna take the gamble. And we're going right at this roundabout, all the way round and back on ourselves. From the videos I've seen online on YouTube, I've seen a lot of people fail their test on this roundabout specifically. So it's all about lane positionings on roundabout, making sure that you get in the correct lane on the approach. And then you're just following your lane. So as you come round here, just following your lane. We're gonna go all the way back round. So we're gonna go behind this guy, who's probably learning, as you can tell. When we're stopping behind cars as well, guys, remember you want to see the car front's tires and a little bit of road in between. And then before you pull off, we'll just remember to check all our mirrors to see what's going on next to us, behind us, and in between the traffic. So normally motorbikes be filtering through. You just come out nice and wide here into the far lane. We can then go here left, or where we need to go. The second lane back there comes next to us here, or goes back round the roundabout. That roundabout apparently is a hotspot for people failing at the Colwick test center. So if you're ever having a test at Colwick, make sure you check out that roundabout properly. We're coming up to another roundabout, I believe. Wicked. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with the forward and the reverse bay park. So we're just approaching here, so we'll go left at this roundabout, check my mirrors and I'll signal, and now I'm gonna go left here. So just approaching with caution, got the learner in front as well. Have a good look, make sure it's safe. That's safe, and we're following it out here. Exit in here, crossing, anybody there? No, we are good. Nice. Okay, so what we will do is we will go into this car park here and do a quick forward and reverse bay park. I believe that in the Colwick test center, they do use this car park for your bay park, so just be wary, guys. If you ever come to Nottingham Colwick to do your test, this will be a good place to come and do it. So in this car, you just kind of want to get the mirror past it and then full turn it in. And then as you turn in, you just want to wait for the car to get straight, so you're looking ahead, and then straighten your steering all the way in. That should be the perfect park. Nice. You see the line? That's good. We're quite close on that side, but we are in here. In the test, remember, I think the guy says to you, park within the lines, reasonably straight. Remember, that was within the lines and reasonably straight. When you're leaving, make sure you're looking all around, making sure it's safe here. Banging. Excellent. And now we're going to try a reverse bay park as well now that we're here. So we'll just come round, check round, making sure it's safe, having a good look round, bada bing, bada boom. Now we're going to quickly try a reverse bay park in the same car park. So normally you pick your bay, that's my target bay, and then you count 1 line, 2 line, 3rd line, roughly in the middle of the door or in front of my chest. Perfect. Into reverse. Bada bing, bada boom. Lock at this point, and then just as you move, you're looking all around and behind. Keep checking all around and behind, all around and behind. When you're facing straight, we're gonna stop the car. So I think I might have overshot this one. I can see here, we're far from this line, and we're getting quite close to this one. I'll let it get straight just to show you how to correct. So we are really far. Look, see that? Far from this side, no line on that side. So what you do is you just turn towards the line that you're far from, get a good angle, so the back of our car is going to start going towards that line. You see that? Car's going towards that line. Now I'm going to straighten up and get really close to that line. Have a good look round again. And get really close to that line. When I'm close to it, I can counter steer back the opposite way and just controlling it with the speed with the brake. And I'm straight and in. Like that, I'll just get it in there and put it into park. Bada bing, bada boom, we are in. Look at that. Nice. So whichever side you're far from, guys, so let's say you're far from the right or the left, you need to position the back of the car to go towards that line. So this time we were far from the right side, so we're going to position the back of our car to go towards the line. Once we get close to the line, we're going to counter steer the opposite way, and then we can use our mirrors to see if we're in, then straight. Or once we're in and we're not sure, we can check our mirror, look over our shoulder, have a look. Yeah, if you're happy with it, tell your examiner friend, I'm happy with it. If not, just say to him, listen, I want to fix it. And he'll let you fix it. Obviously, you can't take the piss with fixing it, as in like, you can't fix it like 15 times. You can go out and in, you probably get a fault for that, but you don't want to end up taking too long on that. Sweet, let's go, let's get out of here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go and drive a bit more and try and find somewhere to do maybe a parallel park or something, and then maybe to pull up on the right. And then I guess we've got to dispose of this car because we don't have long, guys. As you can see, the timer is on. We've got till that timer because that's normally how long it takes for them to kind of work out where they need to be with regards to the police. Right, so we're going to be approaching another roundabout. I think this is another famous roundabout at the Colwick test route. It's the one with those horses on it. So again, it's all about approach. We're going to continue straight on second exit, so we're just going to continue in this lane. You can drop back in that left lane to go straight. I'll give you a little demo, so you can signal, come in when the bus lane ends, switch it off because we're going straight on. As you're approaching, keep your position, check your right, anybody there? No, you carry on. Keep your position through here. In your lane, misters out a little bit, left mirror, signal, exit. As we're coming up here, check, because we're gonna merge back up, because as you can see, it's turned into a bus lane again. Put on a signal if no one lets you in, and then you carry on. Nice, okay, all good so far, time is looking good. And we're just gonna head towards somewhere to do a parallel park and also pull up on the right maneuver. Nottingham Colwick is a good place. We're gonna try and steal another 2 cars, hopefully within Nottingham. Hopefully today. This is your nut. Yo, guy's got a full tank of fuel as well. What a poor chap. Must have full tanked his car and just bless him. Hopefully we get it back in one piece. We ain't doing it to just do the maneuvers and then we're just gonna leave it and maybe send some sort of a notification to the police to say the car, we've seen a car parked here, running, keys in. I left his key in as well. Poor guy. Poor guy. That's a pro tip for you though, guys. If someone pulls you up when you're driving in the street and says, hey mate, look at this, look at the back of your car, look at this, look at this, look at this. Don't get out of the car. And if you do get out of the car, switch your car off, put your key in the pocket and then get out of the car. But I'd advise probably not get out of the car because it could get violent and take the key from you. Oh sir, that's a bit risky, isn't it? You caused me to slow stop. That's not good for you, mate. Shouldn't be doing that. Naughty boy. Just gonna try and pull up on the left quick time while we're here. So pull up on the left anyway, I'm gonna see. This split is good. Just get close to the curb, turn away. Boom. We're good. Park. And then into D. Check all around myself. Oh, wait, there's a car coming. Can go now. Check, 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 check. I'm not gonna cause that one to slow, so I'll pull off. Alright, it's gonna carry on. A lot of learners around here. These are the Colwick test routes guys. So if you're from Nottingham or if you're doing your test in Nottingham Colwick, this video is for you. A lot of park cars here. Just check before you move out. Let me know in the comments if you think you need to signal here. What do you think, guys? Do you need a signal to go around these parked cars? Let me know in the comments. Ooh, naughty, naughty. Don't do it. Check again to come back in. These guys on the bikes. So they're gonna go. No, they're not. They're gonna go left. Giving way to the right. Bus is gonna block. So look, bus is blocking. I am going. Scanning. Apparently this is another hotspot for people failing. I think this area is called Netherfield, if I remember correctly. And that roundabout there, because of the mini roundabout on the crossing straight after, a lot of people either check the roundabout and don't check the crossing, or check the crossing and don't check the roundabout, which is obviously dangerous. So please make sure if you're coming HT test, you're checking properly. We're gonna go take a right here into this street. I'll make sure it's safe. I was advised, get your mirror in line with the bollard. That's a good place to wait. Nice. New road, check and update. Okay, so what we're gonna try is the pull up on the right side of the road. I think we'll go after that VW before that van. It looks like a good place to do it. Gonna check my mirrors, gonna signal, and I'll just pull up on the right. So the key is to get nice and close and straight with the curb. Use a reference point, normally bottom right corner of the windscreen, and then the door handles, both front and back, being level with the curb, puts you nice and close to the right. So, just to reiterate, pick a spot. Whoa. The guy, the examiner, he'll say to you, pull up on the right, anywhere you find it safe. So obviously being safe, no double yellows, no zigzag lines, no blocking driveways, at least 10 meters from a junction as well. See, I've done my research for you guys today. Now, once you've done that, you pick a spot. Pick somewhere where you can use the starting point. So I'm going to use the start of that fence as the starting point. And then what you want to do is then reverse back about 2 car lengths, keeping the car nice and straight and close to the curb. When you pull up, use the bottom right corner to get the curb to kind of fall sort of just away from the bottom right corner, about here. Once it lines up there, you turn away from the curb. When you turn away from the curb, you're using the door handles to get level with the curb. Both front and back should be the same distance. That puts you straight alongside the curb, and this sort of distance is good. Obviously you don't want to be right up against the pavement because then you scrape. Once you've pulled up straight and close to the curb, put it into park, the examiner will then say, yo, I want you to reverse back about the length of 2 cars or about 2 car lengths, keeping it straight and close to the curb. Obviously you want to keep the car nice and straight and close to the curb. That's the whole purpose of this maneuver. So without further ado, bang it into reverse, and brake down, foot on the brake, check all around, remember? And then we're just gonna back it up, keeping it straight and close to the curb. So key thing here is you're keeping an eye on this mirror to make sure the car stays straight and close to the curb, and then you're looking all around to see if there's anyone coming, seeing if it is safe all around you, yeah? And you do that for about 2 car lengths. Make sure you control the speed and control the position of the car. Getting a bit close there, so I'm just gonna move it a little bit away. And then once you've done it for about 2 car lengths, you can stop. Or he may stop you before, he being the examiner, they may stop you before and say, yeah, that's fine, thank you, you can drive off whenever you're ready. That's all it is for a pull up on the right maneuver. Very simple, very, very simple. Just take your time with it. When you pull off, make sure you check, this time from right to left. So you go right shoulder, right mirror in front, interior mirror, left shoulder, making sure it's clear, signal on. Because the van's here, I'm gonna just poke my nose out, lean over and have a look, and then look over my shoulder again, and then I'll drive off. That would be the safest way to do this, okay? Perfect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue and drive further down the road, and then we might even try an emergency stop. So in the test, the examiner said we're gonna do an emergency stop. When I say stop, and we spin the car to a stop in an emergency. So as we're driving along, la-da-da-da-da, you don't need to check mirrors, so let's just say he said stop, we're gonna stop all of a sudden, like that, put it into park, and brake on. Yeah? Once we stop, the examiner will say, that's fine, thank you. Drive off whenever you're ready. When you drive off, you just look all around, we'll put it into D, make sure you do a full all-around check, and then drive off. Boom. And that's an emergency stop. Oh, look at that, Audi presets. You know what that means? That means I wasn't braking, and the car knew, because the car in front had stopped, and it was telling me to stop, but I was carrying on. Okay, that's coming a bit closer, madam. Check your mirrors, have a look, make sure it's safe. You see another car coming, he's gonna hold back. What a gem. We'll give him a thank you. Thank you, sir. We're gonna check, and then just pull up on the left here and give ourselves a bit of room here, because we're gonna use that car ahead to do a parallel park when it's safe to do so. All these learner drivers are looking at me now. Maybe we will get reported soon, so we do need to make it quick. Okay, so let's just say we're doing this as a parallel park. So in the test, the examiner will pull you up this sort of distance, about 1.5 cars distance from the car that you're going to use to parallel park. And then what you're going to do is we're going to use that car and go and do a parallel park. Nice and easy. So in this car, like all the cars, you just check, or put it into D, check all around, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If it's clear, you go, pull up next to the car, leave about a door's width away. I always go past the car a little bit, and then put it into reverse. Then check again, all around, and I'm gonna let that car get about halfway in this back window. So I'm gonna reverse back, have a look around again, make sure it's safe, we good, yeah. Reverse back to this car's about halfway in this window, about there. And then I wanna check all around, corner left signal, because there's a car coming in front, he's gonna probably go. Once he's gone, I'll check around again, make sure it's safe. One turn to the left, and we carry on. Here you need to make sure it's safe all around, because we could block up the road. Now we're just waiting for the curb to disappear in this window here, the little mirror. Once it's disappeared, like so, should be at about 2 o'clock. And then you just straighten up, and then we're just gonna reverse back in a straight line till our mirror covers this light. Once it's covered that light completely, yeah, we're gonna have a good look all around. And then as we go back, we're gonna try and get that door handle to push over the pavement. So we're just gonna keep going back nice and slow till we get close and close and close and close. That looks pretty close. And then we'll look round again to make sure it's safe. And then once we're in and level, we just straighten up. As you can see here, both door handles in line with the curb, car is straight into park, handbrake on. And that's you done for the parallel park. Nice and easy in this car. Always making sure when you're doing any of those reversing maneuvers, another pro tip I love for you guys, when you're doing any of the reversing maneuvers, make sure you look all around. You are observant of what's going on around you and you're controlling the speed of the car. Two very important things. Looking around, controlling the speed. If you don't do those two things well enough, it could lead to danger. So just be cautious of that, guys. That's your parallel park. And we're pretty much done. So what we're going to do is we're going to head somewhere to dispose of this vehicle and call it a day. Bada bing, bada boom. Nice. Okay, ladies and gents, that was the forward bay part, reverse bay part, pull up on the right, emergency stop, and a parallel park. All in that video, all in the Audi A1 just for you guys, yeah? Now we're going to go and dispose of this car. So we're just coming to a bit of a dead-end place where we can leave this car. Keys and everything in there. So if you're the owner of this Audi A1, you're the Audi A1 stolen today, then please come and find it. We've hidden it for you in Netherfield somewhere. We may even give you a heads up and let the police know. But it just depends on how quickly we can get away from here and who's around here and etc, etc. So we're coming down here. And I think there's a nice little dead-end street here that we could potentially just go into and leave it parked right here. And that is it. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. We have got another car to steal, an Audi A3, which we're gonna go do now. Still, we'll leave the car here. We'll just walk off casually, like nothing happened. Perfect. Bam, bam, bam. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Pow, pow, pow.